We had to get back into reality, and that became important. The most important thing was the safety of our students and ourselves and our families. Without us, this cultural practice cannot continue. So that was the next important thing, which I kind of will segue into this, which kind of opened up a lot of Kumu Hula's mind, not everyone, but a lot, to, okay, how can we help ourselves and our communities? Because that's our kuleana, that's our responsibility, that's our privilege as Kumu Hula, is to help not just ourselves, but our community. And that kind of led in very different ways, very different, not just with hula, but cultural practices in doing positive things to fight this COVID pandemic. And how are we gonna do that? It not only made us aware of those things and how unhealthy we can be, but the great thing that this pandemic did was made us aware of what we can do as a cultural practice to better ourselves. Because what people don't realize is the Hawaiian way of living pre-contact. And I'm gonna always say pre-contact because that's the only way you can think of true Hawaiian living, with very minimal influences. They were healthy people because they lived off of the land and the sea, and everything was a well-balanced lifestyle. We need that physical, personal connection as well, and that's what, for us in hula, we're longing for at this time, is that physical connection with our students, with each other, our students with each other, and so all of that is needed. We can't just teach and live in a hula world that is only virtual. There's no relationship there, you know. Aside from the business part, just the human part, that interaction is important. And we lose true depth in relationships. We got so stuck on aesthetic beauty of Hawaii. What about substance? What about our resources? You know, what about those things that when we damage them, they're gone for life? They're gone forever. It's happiness, genuineness, and integrity is three things that, you know, to live a good, optimal, happy life, you need those things. And then you need to learn how to adapt to the changes in your life. What was a norm 8 months ago is no longer normal now. We need to definitely learn how to change and adapt. That's how the world goes around, you know. That's our world.